What's up, guys? Today I want to do a very quick video on acne, zits, pimples, whatever you may call these things on your face, and how I went about them. So there's first off a huge sort of insecurity about this, and if you want to sort of limit the spread of zits to a tremendous level, the first thing is something psychological, and that's just like stop being so freaking insecure about a few zits on your face. I'll tell you guys a story that sort of sparked this whole thing. I had a friend in middle school and high school, mainly middle school, and we went to the same middle school, different high school, and he was called Pizza Face towards the latter years because his pimples and zits got so bad to a point where it was covering his whole face, and he was a really good looking guy, really buff. He worked out. He looked really amazing, and yet he had all these pimples and zits on his face. I barely noticed because honestly, like that sort of thing really, like really no one really cares about as much as you think. And just in a joking way, some people will call him pizza face or zit face, and yet to me and others, not all others but certain others, like it really made no effect, like whether he had them or not, like he was the same guy regardless. And yet for me, in my opinion, what caused that tremendous amount of like red or pink zit face to spread across his whole face was the fact that he kept popping them. Like he started off with just a few, and he was so insecure about them that he just kept trying to pop them. And basically what this does is it pops it before the body can heal it, and it spreads the bacteria across the face and creates more and more. So you're really just sort of encouraging the spread of the zits rather than doing what you wanted to, which was eliminate them. I know in the cartoons and stuff, it sometimes will like tell you to like cut off the zits. I know it did in SpongeBob, but for me, I sort of knew this, and so I like when I got like there was a couple of times in middle school and high school and college where I got like these lesions. Whether sometimes they were zits, sometimes they were warts. I had one a few months ago that was like a huge thing on my nose, and I never tried to pop it like other people I've seen. I never tried to cut it off or so forth because I knew it would spread. So all I did was I washed my face. I kept it clean. I used a lot of soap. Honestly, I didn't really use that much soap. Sometimes I didn't even wash that much, but I knew I didn't want to tamper with it, and I just wanted to let the body do what it had to do to heal off. And really, that's what happens a lot of times. I see all these people from middle school to college. I'm a senior in college now, and I still see it. They're so insecure about these things, and they start popping it, and it just gets worse and worse. And for me, like sometimes it was tough because you kind of want to do something about it, but I realized that enduring the next however long it takes, whether it be days or weeks or months or years, that will be much better than the extended amount of years it will take if I try and pop this thing and it spreads and then I get like 10 more. So that's what happened, and oftentimes it was longer than I expected. Like that wart, it honestly took a couple months to get rid of. And I was stressing a little bit about it, but I knew I didn't want to do anything, and it took longer than expected, but it's gone now. And so that's the sort of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff like zit cream. I know people who use zit cream. Some people use makeup and cover it completely. and some people have used birth control. I don't know whether this girl was lying or not, but she apparently uses birth control to remove the zits. For them to get to that level, I think it's ridiculous. There's been plenty of girls I've seen who are like, they're like models. Okay, not plenty. A couple girls who have looked like straight up models, and then they have all these zits on their face and they're insecure about it. It's ridiculous. Accept yourself. I mean, I have, more or less. And I guess, really, if anything, like, it will take care of itself. I recommend, if nothing else, there's like certain types of makeup that you can put on. Like I saw this makeup video on YouTube, and this girl literally had all these like zits on her face, and she used this sort of like skin colored cream of some sort. She just went like this, and it looked like it completely disappeared. But all she did was she covered her face with some sort of skin colored makeup cream that was the exact same color of her skin. Technically, it was a little more tan than her real skin color, but like it covered it, and it was like she was like good to go. It was like crazy. And I think you can use like the zit cream and stuff like that, but you never know like if that really tampers or messes with stuff you don't want it to biologically. So if you're really insecure, you can just go like that, cover it with makeup. And really, I think the best treatment is just be content with yourself and realize that it's not that big a deal, and just let it go away. Again, I don't condone excessive makeup, but I mean, if you can find makeup that can cover it, do that. Or if you're a guy, try and find the best natural zit cream if you really are that insecure about it, and just cover that, use it, and make sure it's not any sort of those like chemical, like sketchy zit creams that may tamper with you or have some sort of side effects. And just make sure it's all natural. For me, it never really got that bad, and when it did, I was just content with myself. I wasn't insecure with myself, so I just splashed the water on my face and let it run its course, and I knew in time it would disappear. And yeah, and then looking back, I've sort of been the lucky one out, whether it's because of that mentality or whether I was just lucky, but because I let it run its course, and because I knew for the people that mattered the most to me, it shouldn't affect how they look at me and judge me. And if it did, like, those aren't people I want to hang around anyways. And so therefore, what ended up happening was I got the least amount of zits throughout middle school, high school, and college compared to most of my classmates. That's all I want to say, and as always, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. It's all completely free. If you want to see more videos in the future, hit the subscribe button. And I talk about, as you can see, a variety of issues and a lot of stuff. Just whatever I want to talk about. See you guys later.